Hello and welcome to this very special interview. Joining me today is Swarup Mohanty, who's the CEO at Mirae Asset, which is one of India's fastest growing mutual funds. Swarup is one of the most dynamic leaders of the Indian mutual fund industry. Thank you very much, Swarup, for joining me here on this show, which is brought to us by the Bombay Stock Exchange Investor Protection Fund. It's an investor education initiative. My first question, Swarup, is what, according to you, is an index? You know, we Indians understand Sensex, for example, but if you could, spend a little time and explain to our viewers what is an index, what is it made of, and why is it important?
Thank you so much, Vivek, for having me on this show. It's been an absolute pleasure and honor to do this on behalf of the Bombay Stock Exchange. You cannot imagine how big a thing it is for me personally to be appearing on this show. And just coming to your question, the index is generally an indicator or measure of something. In our world of investments, the index is a portfolio of securities which represent or track a different asset class such as equity, fixed income, across or maybe say the currency. For instance, let's look at the Sensex index, which measures the performance of the 30 largest, most liquid and financially sound companies across key sectors of the Indian economy that are listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. In India, there are more than 4,000 securities listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. The indices help in narrowing down choices for investors, as different indices represent different segments, say sectors, themes, by selecting handful of stocks as its constituents. Further, indices also play a very important role in the performance evaluation. They can be used as benchmarks against evaluating of performance of various funds. Lastly, I would add that the indices help in tracking the investors' sentiments regarding a particular segment, a sector, and at times the overall economy also.
Pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much, Swarup, for coming by and sharing your perspective with investors. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vivek. Thank you so much for having me.